It was supposed to be a quiet funeral, the kind where grief outweighs drama. Isabella stood at the front pew, her hands trembling around the folded program, eyes swollen from days of crying. She had been the one who cared for her grandmother through the last, painful years, late nights at the hospital, feeding her soup when she couldn't lift a spoon, reading her Bible when her eyesight dimmed. She thought everyone knew that bond. But when the service ended, Isabella overheard her aunt whisper, "At least the house sold quickly. They made a smart move." Her heart froze. The house. Later that evening, while the family sat around trays of catered food, Isabella asked carefully, "What house are you talking about?" Her father cleared his throat, not meeting her eyes. "Your grandmother's house. We sold it last month. The money helped with expenses." "Expenses?" Isabella's voice cracked. "She wanted me to have that house. She told me. Every night, she told me." Her brother Matthew, always the golden boy, smirked from his seat. "Come on, Bella. You're just a nurse. What would you do with a big property? Dad and Mom handled it. Be grateful. Be grateful." The words felt like a knife. She pushed back her chair, the screech against the floor silencing the room. "You sold it behind my back. After everything I did for her." Her mother's voice turned sharp. "Don't be dramatic. You'll have your own life. Your brother needs it more. He has a family to raise." That night, Isabella walked out. She didn't scream, didn't throw accusations. She packed up her grief, her love, her years of sacrifice, and she carried them into silence. In the months that followed, Isabella stopped answering calls. She poured herself into her job at the hospital, taking double shifts, saving every dime. She found solace in small rituals, watering the plants her grandmother once gave her, drinking coffee on the balcony at sunrise, whispering goodnight prayers into the dark. Her family didn't notice her absence. Not until they needed her. A year later, the first call came. It was her mother's number. Isabella ignored it. Then another, then another. Finally, a voicemail, "Bella, it's about Matthew's wife. She's sick. We need you. Please call back." Isabella sat in her kitchen, phone glowing in her hand. She remembered her grandmother's frail voice, "Promise me, Bella, you won't let them use you." She didn't call back. The next day, Matthew himself showed up at her apartment. His voice was lower than she remembered, pride chipped away. "Look, I know things weren't fair before, but this is serious. Jenna needs care. The kids need stability. You're the nurse. You're the one who can fix this. Fix this." Isabella's laugh was sharp. "You mean the way I fixed everything for Grandma, while you all ignored us? The way I was disposable until you needed free labor?" His face hardened. "Don't make this about the past. Family is family. We stick together." "Family," she whispered. "You stole from me. You erased me. Don't you dare use that word." She closed the door in his face. The calls multiplied. Her parents tried guilt. "Grandma would have wanted you to step up." Her sister-in-law tried sympathy. "We're all suffering, Bella. Don't abandon us now." But the one that broke her was her father's harsh voice. "You owe this family. You think you're better than us, but blood is blood." She didn't reply. Not to him. Not to any of them. Instead, Isabella quietly applied for a position overseas, a prestigious hospital fellowship in London. When the acceptance email came, she wept, not for the job, but for the freedom it promised. On the night before her flight, Isabella sat at her desk, sorting through old boxes. At the bottom of one, inside her grandmother's jewelry case, she found an envelope. Yellowed, edges frayed, but her name written in shaky script, "To Isabella." Her hands shook as she unfolded it. It was her grandmother's real will, handwritten and witnessed by a neighbor. The house, her house, had been left to Isabella. Her parents had known. They had hidden it. Sold it anyway. Tears blurred the words as rage surged inside her chest. But then, slowly, a cold calm took over. She snapped a photo of the will, saved it in a private folder, and tucked the paper into her bag. Not to confront them yet. No. The sweetest revenge wasn't loud, it was patient. When she boarded her flight the next morning, she posted one photo to social media, her passport and suitcase, captioned, "Taking care of someone who finally matters, me." The comments rolled in. Friends cheered. Colleagues congratulated her. Distant cousins messaged with surprise. She knew her family had seen it, too. By the time she landed in London, her phone was heavy with notifications. Her mother's text, "Take it down. People are asking questions." Her father's voicemail, "You'll regret this, Isabella. Family is forever." And her brother's message, short and bitter, "You'll be sorry." Isabella stood in her new apartment overseas, overlooking the city lights. She poured a glass of wine, lifted it toward the skyline, and whispered, "No. For once, you'll be the sorry ones." But then her gaze fell to the folded will tucked safely in her drawer. The proof. The weapon. The unfinished story. And for the first time, Isabella smiled, not the smile of someone free, but of someone holding a secret sharp enough to cut. The end was not really the end. It was only the beginning. They erased her name, but she carved it into destiny. If Isabella's story gave you chills, imagine what's coming next. Hit like, smash that subscribe, and turn on the bell, because the next betrayal will cut even deeper.